Hello, everybody. Welcome to Indigo Tarot Odyssey. How is everybody? Oh, I always feel so amazingly good. Right on the precipice or during new moon phases. They just feel so cleansing and fresh and like I'm reissued this brand new morning and fresh start. I love it. Just calm and peace. I did this lovely meditation. I've been burning this candle when I got up to do lovely intention setting for all of y'all and all my clients for, fresh, healthy, renewed energy, feeling strong, having vitality. That's why I particularly love this deck when it comes to affirming things. This shadow card talks about being guided by knowledge and understanding, and our ability to understand our drive and to use knowledge that we acquire. It protects us from ignorance. It makes us more capable of making advancements in every aspect of life. So something that I know for certain is when I start with gratitude or really strong affirmations in the morning, meditations, lighting a candle, relaxing, I feel nothing but gratitude for my life. And that's what I want you guys to know too. If you say certain things out loud, you start to feel them and you're like, I like this perspective and this feeling that it brings. Just saying certain things like, I am in charge of my happiness. The more I express my gratitude, the more things I receive and am thankful for. I am a magnet for positive experiences. I attract abundance. I am grateful that I am so blessed. I have the strength to get through any obstacles. And one of my favorites is I appreciate the simple pleasures in life. That reminds me of just this shelf, for instance. I look at it every day and I'm in awe. Not only is the back so beautiful, and it's weird that I actually was taken by this at first, the abalone, and thought, oh, that's magical for an incense burner. But it's the back, the beautiful wave and the colors. It reminds me of the ocean so much. It's so cooling and refreshing. I love blues and whites and grays, all the colors of the oceans that are refreshing. The simple pleasures in artwork, right? When I saw this, I was like, this is the deck for me. Beautiful artwork just transports us to places, and I'm thankful that I'm able to indulge in it, that I have time and the resources and all of that. And I'm also really excited because Tuesday, okay, let me share this quick story with you. So Ian is rummaging around in his safe and I have all this paper shuffling and he's like going through all this stuff and I don't know if he's looking, he was looking at our marriage certificate, and I'm like, what you doing? And he's like, do you know Tuesday we'll be married 30 years. And then I hear him tapping away on his computer and he's like, oh, what anniversary is this? So I have my laptop open and I was like, oh, it's a pearl anniversary. And pearls are some of my favorite things that come out of the water. Please, love them. Coral, pearls. So he's like, oh, I can get you a couple strands of like big, I love Baroque pearls. I'm like, yeah, I want to make something. He's like, yeah, but you can't make it and then sell it and give it away or do whatever. I'm like, no, I'll make myself something and keep it. And I had so much gratitude for the fact that he wanted to know, because I totally lost track of time too. It could have been anywhere between 25 and 30 years. I didn't know. But I love that. But this reminds us all with the shadow card, we have the power to create the life that we desire. I love this crow, and this represents a beautiful advisor and familiar and conduit of knowledge that brings us greater insight and a connection to nature's magic and the power of foresight and prophecy. And sometimes my my husband or my son, they'll see me out on my sage going my candles. I'll be swishing Edward around and let's give Edward a little shake too. He's just sitting here. He's all excited. October is approaching. So we'll give Edward a little swish. I just love silver too. And I give Edward a little swish. And there's certain things that do help me in my connection. And that is definitely fire magic works for me when I'm setting intentions, like I'm on this new moon. And that brings us to the crescent moon. I love everything that has to do with moons because the phases really do transition us to different areas, and we have to recognize we're exactly where we should be each day. Instead of thinking I should be further, I should be doing more, whatever it is, we're exactly where we should be. Give your brain a rest, yourself. Recognize you are a positive contribution to the world just by being here. Now, the crescent moon is so beautiful because it talks about conserving and loving your world, protecting and nurturing and good balance. And, all of this. Yesterday, I was really lucky. I got to walk in the forest. It's my favorite thing. And it's funny because Ian said, well, how many miles do you want to walk? And I said, well, I don't care about that. I just want to go through the forest till I can't or don't want to walk anymore. And weirdly enough, it's the one space that I don't feel fatigue. I feel the energy from the trees. When I hear the wind like rustle all the leaves, and it was breezy and cool yesterday, I could walk all day and I don't feel tired. Where if I'm at a gym, give me 20 minutes and I'm like, can I get the heck out of here? But plop me in a forest and I'm good to go. It's very renewing. I feel like in wilderness, we feel embraced with that magic and the sound and the smell and everything that's there. And it creates a lovely balance within us. So I feel like this is our deep affinity with the life in our world. And we can find balance through a little bit of nature and a little bit of, hiking or just even sitting in our yard or a park or someplace that's green and just embracing that nature. It does slow everything down. And we do get a lot of pleasure from those simple moments, right? Like the dogs in the dog park. Totally adorable, squirrels, all of those little things. So silver birch is probably my favorite card because weirdly enough, silver is my favorite color and birch trees are my favorite trees. So when I saw this, and I love the heck out of owls, and this lady's get up to die for. So when I saw this, I was like, this card wins for everything. And in the book, it's so beautiful because it's talk about tapping into your intuition and paying attention, using your instinct, understanding our subconscious as well. Because, good instincts usually tell you what to do long before your head has figured it out for sure. So part of our brains work at a subconscious level by recognizing patterns and making associations. So if we pay attention to these signals, our intuition can be a very important guide to some of the choices we make and how we live our lives. So often without thought, our heightened senses and unconscious awareness help guide us to our desired objective. So if you have a really busy head that's always trying to, figure out the minutia and always ticking away, that can supersede our intuition if we're trying to apply logic to everything. So that's why I love really calming music, chants, candle gazing, things that slow everything down so we can feel our insides. Like right now, what do you feel in your body? Do you feel any tension somewhere? And have you ever noticed if you say aloud, oh, my neck muscles are relaxing, I feel calm, I feel all the muscles in my body relaxing, and get yourself to a really relaxed state so you can be receptive to what your intuition is trying to tell you, especially in this gorgeous new moon where I feel like each new change of season always heralds the most awesome possibility, right? And this is like the precipice of the celebration season. We got Halloween, we got Thanksgiving, Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, all of those things is like, wow, all the magical things await us. So you probably noticed if you've been in any store, everything is Thanksgiving, everything is Halloween. And I feel like when we just choose to be positive and create a happy and amazing life, we just go for it. So let's not overthink the who, what, when, where, hows. Just be, be in that flow state. Go for a walk in a forest. Think your clear, decisive, one at a time thoughts. Kind of reduce the multitasking because I'm a mad multitasker. I literally caught myself yesterday trying to watch The Power of the Rings or whatever, I'm not sure that's the title of it, eat and make jewelry at the same time. And I was like, you love all of these things, but you have to do them all at once. So put the jewelry down, have your soup or whatever, watch a show, slow everything down. And then you get a more enhanced experience because you're doing that one thing at a time. So I think the one thing that's really great for us is know exactly where we should be each day, choose positive and creative moments, and just be happy to be here and be grateful also for every teacher. Sometimes it's our children, it's our animals that teach us something. I feel like my cats are awesome and they actually slow me down because I'll watch them and I'll see them gazing out the window and I'll be like, what's out there? And I'll just see a blue jay or a cardinal or something sitting on a branch. My cat's just observing it so peacefully and I'm like, oh, that looks like super peaceful. I'm going to give that a shot and I'll just pull up a chair and sit with them. It's all about calming and slowing down. So my beauties, that is what you are meant to hear today. I think I'm going to offer a new moon special I love that as a time to reaffirm things and start over. And I like to do these readings for my clients too, because a lot of them like new moon and full moon reading specials. It's all about turning that page, getting on that dry erase board, clearing it out, setting the new intentions, and moving forward peacefully and like with happy expectation for our lives. So love and light.